Hey right guys, Truth Much Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 13 of One Tree Hill Season 1, and this one is titled Hanging by a Moment. I reckon this could be to do with Peyton and Lucas. They're kind of hanging on to that one moment they had, maybe, in the motel, which was wild. Last episode was insane. That was like my favourite One Tree Hill episode to date. And update on that, I've obviously been watching One Tree Hill on Amazon Prime. I bought season 1 just to kind of get through that on Amazon Prime, but then I was like, you know what? I enjoyed the show so much already. I've just bought the box set. I've bought they only had it on DVD, unfortunately, but it's got like all the seasons there. It's so cool. Seasons 1's missing because I might or might not be rewatching it. I am rewatching it. I'm rewatching season 1. I've got back to, I think, episode 4 I'm on. And I will say, like, the first 2 episodes I enjoyed way more kind of rewatching it, but you know, that's kind of goes without saying, because you enjoy the characters at that point. Whenever you rewatch a show, you know you like certain characters, but that's been fun to do. And I kind of, with shows, even like off camera, if I really enjoy it, I'll kind of rewatch kind of close episodes close together, just to kind of, you know, refresh my mind and see if my opinions change on things. I felt like One Tree Hill was going to be one of those shows where I want to kind of re-look into episodes after finishing them, so I'm going to be doing that off camera, which will be fun, and report back to you with any major changes. But I will say, watching episodes 1 to 4 again, you can pick up a lot more on kind of Nathan and why he is the way he is, and there was a few other things as well I can't remember now off the top of my head that I noticed rewatching the first 4 episodes. I was like, that makes more sense kind of rewatching it now, instead of when, obviously, there was probably, you know, when I was first watching it, I just didn't really catch on to certain things. I didn't even know characters' names for the first few eps, so says a lot about that. But yeah, episode 13, guys. I'm really loving the show so far. And like I say, I think it's the best show that I'm reacting to at the moment, because like I say, I'm taking a break from like Shameless and Merlin at the moment. So I will say, as other shows that I'm just jumping into, this is probably my favourite, actually. So yeah, episode 13, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and the uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, where they're around 10 episodes ahead, I believe, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. And in the pinned comment down below should be a link to the charity for the month, so make sure to click that and check it out if you want more information on what that is. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's do this. Okay. Here we go. I've missed new episodes. It's been about a week since I watched it. So. GPA hanging in the balance. She's gonna need this free throw to pass phys ed. Otherwise, her perfect. That was sad.
I've been feeling guilty about it all weekend.
Me too.
Listen, let's just bury it and pretend it didn't happen, okay?
Yeah, well, that's just not going to happen. Every time they say that on TV shows, that's not... They do the opposite.
Because I got pregnant shortly after Karen. How do you explain being with me and not her?
Because with you, I saw a future.
Ooh. That's probably the most truthful thing he's said in these therapy sessions.
You got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I lied.
I don't want to forget.
I can't bury what happened between us.
Yeah, there you go. They went like 2 minutes.
It's not fair to her to make a big deal out of what happened. Didn't mean anything. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure you said in the call that that is not smart, Lucas, because you're in the middle of school. How is that a smart thing to do?
It does mean something.
Oh my lord, I can't. I'm so conflicted still.
Brooke.
I know, and she's great. She's not you. Ever since you came to my room.
Poor Brooke.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, you gotta start with telling Brooke. You gotta break up with Brooke. That's just, he's just gotta break up with Brooke. That's the sad truth. Which sucks as well, because he told her last episode that he was in it to win it with her.
I'm just finishing up this email to my mom because she comes back tomorrow.
Hey!
Tell her I said hi.
Finally, I'll actually miss Karen.
Airport, right? You ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
And let's go, boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend. I'm going to give it until the end of the episode, 30-ish minutes, until he either tells her or she finds out.
Well, I guess this could serve as a dual toast.
Why's that?
I'm thinking of stepping down.
Why, man? You just...
Come as a big surprise to you, Keith?
Well, yeah. Yeah, it does.
You can't step down to like season, I'll say 4, Like, come on, he's the coach.
Yeah, you cannot be here right now.
Why not?
Because I look stupid?
You realize I've seen you in that crocheted poncho thing you wear, right?
It's so weird, like, watching the first 4 episodes of Nathan and how much of a dick he was, especially to Peyton. I didn't say sorry, go on.
I gotta bring the ball up right past your nose like this, okay? Bend your knees a little.
You know, she gets this first
Relax
time.
your hips.
Imagine.
Just shoot.
Oh, it wasn't
Okay.
bad.
No, it wasn't perfect, but it also wasn't embarrassing.
She's just so proud of herself. Yeah, fair enough.
Thanks.
Who the fuck's you?
I'm Carrie.
Dan,
What?
Dan.
This is not going to be a storyline.
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Well, it clearly is. Why would they have this?
I'm Dan. The yellow cottage is mine.
Oh my
You might have seen me
lord.
sometime.
How has this just happened? There was no build up to this scene.
Because I don't want to hurt her.
Neither do I.
Then tell her.
We gotta tell her.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh, mad. Tonight. Hanging on by a thread. Or hanging on by a thread actually could mean Dan and Pam. Dan and Deb. I don't know where I get Pam from. Maybe she looks like a Pam. Dan and Deb. That's hanging on by a thread.
Want to hear a secret? I know you do. Brooke, I'm falling for him.
Oh no, man.
Speechless, right? I know. It's crazy, but this is like L-O-V, mad crush. I'm in. That's... What is this? Stereo.
It's
Fuck's
I know
sake.
that, but what song?
Don't confess.
There's no way that was actually just a lot of dialogue.
And P. Sawyer, please don't hurl too much. Because if you get any thinner, I'm going to start looking fat.
Oh no, she's so happy as well.
Can't do this to her. You know when you first realized that you liked Nathan and you knew that Lucas would flip out? How'd you deal with that?
Why? What's going on?
Figure out,
Just
Haley.
friend stuff.
Yeah, just that. She could piece it together by the fact she didn't go to Brock.
Lucas is really my best friend, and he should just be happy for me. It's not like he was dating Nathan.
Yeah, it's a bit different in
I'm
it
sure
when you
you're
kind of
okay.
say it like that.
I'm good.
Tell me something, Nathan. Have I made a difference to you?
What do you mean?
I mean, being on this team, me rattling on all the time, have you learned anything?
I move my feet better on defense.
that ain't worry, man.
Well, that's something, I guess.
You can't resign me. We ain't having this.
Hey, Dad, I'm just giving Haley a few pointers.
I'll bet. Haley?
Mr. Scott?
So, Nathan, I thought we'd grill up some steaks at the beach house for dinner.
Shit,
Just the
don't
two
give
of
a
us.
shit.
That sounds great, Dad. Haley and I have plans tonight.
How can
okay.
you not get it? Surely like 1 in 100 you're gonna get, no?
You're gonna be fine.
Oh, he's got flowers, dude. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Maybe Karen will come back and she's like, lost an eye or something.
I didn't think it would hurt.
No, Keith, you knew it would. That's why you did it.
Okay, whatever, Danny. Look, I just came by to see how you were doing. My mistake.
Yet another one by you.
What are you on about?
You know, it's no wonder you're all alone out here.
You're right, Keith. I am alone. Now. But you're alone, period. You want to know why? Because you're malicious.
I'm malicious, but I could use a beer.
3 hours to Karen?
I know. That's,
3 hours for something to go wrong. 1, he kisses Deb and Karen walks in. 2, Karen dies. 3, no, that's it.
it's 3 hours away. I'm scared as hell.
No, 3, she comes back with a boyfriend. Yo, she's coming back with someone. She'd be like, meet my boyfriend. I want you to meet someone.
Actually, you're right on time. Would you care to join me?
I'd like that.
What is going on? There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real life.
Sneaking around hiding from Brooke.
Do you think that's part of it?
Part of what?
The charm.
Us.
Oh.
You know that this is wrong.
Brooke and I have been best friends since elementary school. We've always put our friendship before guys.
Yeah,
Do you really think
always.
I'd just losing my best friend over a fling? Because I wouldn't do that.
She's trying to suss him out.
Okay.
I'm not getting attached until we figure out what's going. Oh. I thought he was broke for a second, you know.
But I have a wife I love very much.
We'll see.
That's sweet, since I have a husband I love very much. But then again, our spouses aren't here, are they?
Nathan. Oh my
One of them is.
god. How did that just happen?
Guess I'll go.
How did that just happen?
Deb.
Yeah, Deb.
What is going on with you and Peyton?
Nothing.
So you guys weren't together recently?
No, I wanted to tell you, Hales.
Tell me what?
That we've been...
Yeah, I know you've been, because I saw you kissing her, which is a really jackass move considering you have a girlfriend named Brooke.
Don't lecture me, Haley. I know that.
So stop it.
I can't. It's complicated.
It's not
It's
complicated.
not that
It's simple.
good,
It's
is it?
really simple. What you're doing is wrong. And if you can't see that, I don't like the person you're becoming.
Okay, the person I'm becoming. What about the person you're becoming?
What does that mean?
You know what it means, Haley?
You know what, Luke? Next time you see me, don't talk to me.
Fine!
Their first argument. Jeez.
It was completely innocent. Are you hungry?
He actually just asked if she was hungry.
Don't go. Those two people were happy. They loved each other.
The hurricane that fall washed half the beach away.
Yeah.
And took those people with it.
That is class.
So you're just gonna quit, huh? Win 500 games and walk away?
I promised Camilla I'd win 500 games and walk away. You're supposed to learn things.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? You love yelling at me.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You love to yell at me, and I love to make you yell.
Fair.
Well, if you'd listen once in a while, you knucklehead.
Knucklehead. What a throwback insult.
If you've made a difference.
He's like, can I check off my list? Yes.
At least with me.
He's not gonna leave in Ab 13. Come on.
Son, you've got to do it on your own.
At some point. We both know I've got a long way to go, Coach.
You're my best friend, you know that, right?
Yeah. Crazy. What
Oh,
drives
she's
you
gonna
on?
tell him.
Can I have some?
I need to tell you something.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong? Lucas being a jerk.
How is that? Is that
That's not ironic.
Because that used to be my role, right? And this whole thing started because I was just trying to mess with Lucas. It's kind of weird, that's all.
No,
Deb,
don't, Dan. There's nothing you can say anymore.
Oh, jeez. He's actually showing...
Divorce.
Finally! Finally!
Yeah, it seems like just yesterday I was kissing her goodbye at the airport.
You were kissing my mother?
Oh my God, did he not know that?
Okay. Keith, could you just do me a favor and keep the PDA to a minimum?
She's coming back with a boyfriend.
Listen, Luke, I know it wasn't always smooth sailing between us, but whatever your mom wants us to be, I just want you to know that
I love you too, Keith.
Oh, fuck. No. Oh my god. Yo, that is not what I thought was gonna happen.
Keith!
Easy, easy.
Yo.
Lucas, kid Lucas!
Jeez, who was that? What the fuck? Okay, so... that is wild. Oh, man. I was like, yo, Karen's coming back with a boyfriend. Definitely not that. Yo, Jesus. Hawkeye, bro. Well, welcome home, Karen, I guess. Fuck me.
I need a doctor! My brother's in the car. He needs some help.
What happened?
Car accident. He's on the passenger side. Nearest point of impact.
Set up for a
He didn't even have an airbag.
4 units. He's gonna need surgery.
Do whatever you need to do.
Surgery?
Legal guardian.
He's my son.
Man, that's first. I think that's the first time he said he's my son. Like, I don't know. Yeah, welcome back, Karen. So, Oh, God. Jesus.
Well, you've got a concussion, and I'm gonna have to close that. How much have you had to drink today?
Well, you didn't have it to drink, did he? No, he did. He did with...
Aaron Road, the nearest white courtesy phone.
Jesus.
This is Karen Rowe.
I can't believe he needs actual surgery. Because bloody... No, yo, don't end the end there. I swear to God, it's going to end. It's going to end! God. Ugh. This show's gonna give me a fucking aneurysm. My lord. That's wild. I can't believe that happened. In my head, to be fair to the show, they did a good job of like something was gonna happen. In my head, I was like, something's gonna happen. For sure. But I didn't think it was gonna be that extreme. I was like, Karen's gonna come back with another lad, another geese or something, and he's gonna, because he was doing the whole like, oh, I feel like my life's about to start in 3 hours and all that shit. And it was like, nah, something's gonna happen because we know what TV shows are like. But it was a car crash. Mad. I want to watch the next step. Why can't I just binge this show? Should I react to the next step now? I don't know. Maybe I'll have time. I'll have a look. Yeah, this was minus the final 5 minutes. I think this episode, actually, the final 10 minutes were insane. The final 10 minutes were great. The other 30 minutes were good. I wouldn't say in those 30 minutes there's anything like incredible that was really going on. Like Haley trying to, you know, figure out how to play basketball wasn't that exhilarating, but it's just good to see her and Nathan together. I guess it wasn't like anything too deep, but it was good to just see them two together. And Payne and Lucas were kind of messing about, trying to keep it from Brooke, which was just kind of... I thought they were going to call it off, and then they were like, we're going to do it, and then they were like, no, we're not going to do it. So Brooke still doesn't know. I was wrong about her finding out by the end of the ep. Even though, actually, the episode ended with Peyton being like, I need to tell you something. So we'll see if she actually told her, and I'm assuming she did. Next step's going to be mad, because Brooke's going to know. Then Payne and Brooke are going to find... Well, all of them are going to find out Lucas is in the hospital after a car crash. Karen's going to find out. Dan and Deb are getting a divorce, even though I don't know if they'll probably get around to that in the next step. That's going to be absolutely mad. And like I said, Brooke's going to find out about Peyton and Lucas. So next step's going to be mad. But this was still a really good app. And I really liked kind of what they were doing with Dan as well. And like at the end, he was like, it's my son. I think that is literally the first time he's ever called him that. No, I think he said son to get in his head in like ep 2. He's like, son, would you give this to Nathan? And he gave him like a shirt or something. I don't know if he... yeah, he did say that, but that wasn't in like a nice way. I think he's doing that to try and get in his head. So, not that this was in a nice way either, but you know what I mean. Really like Deb this episode. Just finally saying the words that she wants a divorce, finally. Took 13 episodes, but not that that was like a dragged out storyline or anything, but it's like, it's definitely the right thing to do. Dan needs to definitely kind of just work on himself, and, you know, I'm not rooting for him. I think that's a bit extreme, but I do want to see development in his character, definitely. And I feel like there's, like I said in previous episodes, there's a lot of potential with Dan's character to be like a really good character. And I feel like they've done well with the pacing of him at the moment, so we'll see kind of where that goes. I think that's pretty much everyone. Nathan and Haley, like I said, were fine, and Peyton and Lucas were pretty much just pissing about for 30 minutes, and then, like I say, the final 10 minutes were solid. And that's where, like, Deb finally said she wanted a divorce. We had a car crash in there, and we had Peyton pretty much hinting that she was going to tell Brooke what happened between her and Lucas. So, and Haley and Lucas had an argument as well, so there was that. So, hanging on by a thread, I'm going to go with... Oh, and we had the whole storyline with the coach as well. Like, that was actually a huge storyline for his character. Like, having this kind of checklist of, what was it? Do it for 20 years, win 500 games, and make a difference. Whereas 3 goals, and he done all 3, but he kind of upped one from 500 games to 600 games. So I'm glad. I knew he was going to stay, because I felt like if he was to retire or leave as the coach, it's way too early in the show for that. I think at 13 is just like, but it was good to see him kind of struggling with that and kind of having a bit of a storyline regarding what deal he made with his wife. But yeah, I really like the coach, and it was cool to see Nathan being the one to kind of bring him back into wanting to stay, basically, and let him know that he is making a difference and to keep working on him, basically. So yeah, that was really solid. That was really solid stuff, and I think the final 10 minutes were great. I think the episode before that was like good, so I'm kind of at a crossroads of where to give this, because the last 10 minutes were like a 9, and then the rest was a 7. So we'll go 7.9 out of 10. I'm going to go just below, a smidge below an 8. I don't think it was quite as strong as some of the other episodes, but the final 10 minutes were. But the rest was like good. So we'll go 7.9 out of 10. Because I think 8's a little bit high, but it was still a really solid episode. So, and I'm really excited for episode 14. Episode 14 is going to slap. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and thought the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and the uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where there should be around 10 episodes ahead. So by the time this one's on YouTube, actually, I think Patreon would have started season 2. I think they'll be like in the early episodes of season 2. So yeah, that'll be somewhere in the description and the comment, and in the pinned comment down below will be a link to the charity for the month, so make sure to check that out. And just click the link if you want more information on what that is. And yeah, I'll see you next time for episode 14, guys. Until then, take care. Peace.